Well, I've had a lot of requests on showing people how to quickly take an elk down in the field. This is what we do in our outfitting business a lot. So we're just going to let this run and I'll show you the best way to do it. Good shot, Jeb. Alright, just hold that leg. What we're going to do is come in here first, and I'm going to take this quarter, this front quarter, and I'm going to leave the hair on, which helps keep it from getting dirty. There we go. There's one. Keeps the meat cleaner. There's the handle for you. On the hind quarter, I'm going to come in and do the same thing. And on the hind quarter, what you want to do, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to leave part of the evidence of sex here on the back. And what you're going to do is come in and hit this shoulder joint. And I'll show you where that is. You hear that little pop? I don't know if you can see that right there. That's the shoulder joint. I'm doing all this. That's the hip joint. Thank you, honey. I'm doing all this with my signature outdoor edge knife. And I'm going to come in here. I'm going to take that off right at the joint, keeping all that meat on that. When I come to the hip, you can see the hips right here. I'm working right around that hip, so I keep all that good meat. That's right. And you're going to cut through the hide. And there's that. Now we want to take the back strap. So to take the back strap, I'm going to come right here. I'm going to peel this hide down. You got it? Yep. All right. So now I've exposed the back strap. So now we're going to come through here and we're going to take the back strap. Trent says. What do you think of that, Trent? Does that look good?
Uh-huh. Only if
let me slide past you, buddy.
Only if it's Mommy's secret recipe.
Because it's so fresh.
Yep, I wouldn't. Alright. So I'm coming along here. All the way along. Take this back strap out. I actually like to go all the way up into the neck meat here and make that a part of my whole back strap. So now I'm going to run right along. You see I'm running right along the ribs here on both sides. Lay it down for one more second. Come all the way back to the very back. Alright. Go ahead and pull that out. And that.
I'm afraid it'll fall apart in my hands. It's like ender.
Can I carry that?
Do you want to try?
Yes, sir.
There's our back strap right there. Now that's this one side completely finished. What we're going to do now is, instead of gutting this elk, I'm actually going to go in near the last rib right here, and I'm actually going to pull the tenderloin out through the back right here. So all you do is you make a small incision along that last. All you do is you make a small incision along that last rib. And you can see I'm actually reaching in here, pushing the guts back as I pull this tenderloin out of this elk. I'm running right along the ribs and I'm pulling it out right through the back here. And again, you want to be careful not to cut the intestines, but you can actually pull this whole tenderloin right there out without actually having to gut the elk. So that's one side done. Now we'll roll it over. Got my gloves there, buddy. There we go. I'm gonna hold that leg from the other side, Jibber.
Right there.
Yep. This is a perfect shot you made on that elk there. That's why it only went a few yards and dropped. Alright. And I'm doing all this with my outdoor edge knife. You see people with saws and huge knives, and you don't need all that. Alright, there's that front quarter. Now we're going to take this hind quarter. Go ahead and grab that. Now I've already got evidence of sex on one side. Our tag's already filled. And I'm going to do the same thing right here. You want to cut in nice and close. We're going close to the gut, but we're not cutting them. And you'll see when you hear that pop, there's your hip joint right there. See that popping out? Then we want to continue to run right along the edge of the hind quarter. And then here, I'm going to come right through, cut past the joint right there, and you follow the hip right around. Alright, flip the other way. And just like that, we got the back hind quarter. Now what we're going to do is keep the back strap on this side.
Dad, can I carry the other back strap too?
You darn right you can.
Yes.
You want to help get some of this yummy meat with us, Trent?
Yes.
Alright.
That's what I do for a living.
That's right. That is what you do for a living, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You a guy just like everybody, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, my son's got that laid open so I can get to the back strap here. And again, I'm just going to follow along the ribs here to get my first cut. In the back here, you want to be careful just not to go through the intestinal cavity. There's the ribs. We're going to follow these ribs down. And again, you can see I'm following right along the edge here to keep all the meat that I can off this elk.
As possible.
That's right. Because we like elk meat, don't we, Trent?
Yes, we do.
What's your favorite thing to eat?
Every type of meat that we get.
Every type of meat we get?
Good answer.
That is a good answer. Alright. Now I'm going to run right along the spine. Be careful to keep that out of the snow. It was about 0 degrees this morning.
A little bit warmer.
It's probably
now.
about 10 degrees now. So we're pretty warm now. But to make this packable, so we can get it back easy.
Ready?
Now again, to show again on the back, you can literally push your hand through here into the last rib. So here's the last rib right here. I'm using my knife that I haven't sharpened at all. Now I'm actually going to push through the guts here, and I'm going to grab this tenderloin right here, and I'm actually going to run right along the ribs and free that tenderloin. So now I can get all the choice pieces of meat, but I don't have to actually go through and gut that elk. So it's quicker, it's easier,
A little bit cleaner.
and it's a little bit cleaner too. So there's, oh, Dropped in the snow.
We'll wash it off.
There's our other tenderloin. So we'll have to time that, see what we did it in, but that's 4/4 backstraps, tenderloins on an elk.
You got it?
In Colorado right now, I've legally taken all the meat that we need to take off this elk. However, we love elk meat, and we're going to take a little bit more off the neck and the brisket. But cleaning an elk quick and easy with your outdoor edge knife, that's my tip of the week. Okay, I'm Fred Eichler. I'm here hunting with my 3 boys. Trent's loaded up with the backstrap. I can't say we have a really long hike since we're only about half a mile from the house, but we still got to get this elk home. Good job, boys.